Hello, it's Lucas from Mercedes-Benz of Eastbourne, and today I'm lucky enough to have got my hands on this SL55. Just before our customers come to collect it, he said I can have a quick look around it, so let's jump in. We've got the obsidian black finish on this car, and with the night package it really finishes it off and makes it look very, very mean indeed. The AMG Pan America front grille is the centre point of the hugely more aggressive styling on the front end just here, and I love these highly angular front headlights. I really think they look very, very mean indeed, especially in a rear view mirror, which it won't hang around in for very long at all. Now, coming around the side, you can see the SL is a convertible, as you'd expect, but it is a soft top convertible, which given the new technologies available is the obvious choice to make. We've got 21-inch multi-spoke alloys just in here, which I love the red calipers in, really standing out against the rest of the black on the car. And coming around the rear of the car, you can see the lovely trapezoid exhaust tips just there, really looking very special and finishing it off the rear end very nicely indeed. Now, in the boot we have a huge amount, or a surprising amount of space in here, so 213 litres worth of space, and this is obviously with the roof down, so you can actually raise up this top portion here when you have got a few less items or the roof not away in there, so you can get those larger items in should you need to. Now, coming into the actual cockpit itself, we've got the wonderful pop-out door handles, as you can see just here, but we have the actual instrument cluster set into the dash in there, and the wonderful screen that we'll have a play with in a couple of moments. But first of all, I just thought I'd show you how we get into these two new rear seats. Now, one of the newest additions to this SL is the 2+2 seating back here, allowing you that much more practicality in your new beast. Now, as you can see, they have ISOFIX points on both of those two seats, as well as on the front passenger seat, should you want to use that as well. So making that much more practicality, but let's have a look at that engine. So as you can see, the beating heart of this SL is this wonderful 4-litre V8. It produces 476 brake horsepower and 700 newton meters of torque, and it's designed with the hot inside V concept. So as you can see, the two turbos are just housed within the actual cylinder block itself, allowing that much more spin up, quicker spin up, and that much more immediate power. Now, it's mated to an AMG Speedshift MCT 9-speed gearbox with 4MATIC Plus abilities, giving you that much more control over the road. We'll get you up to 60 in just 3.9 seconds, and we'll continue up to 183 miles per hour. So now that I've jumped into the actual driver's seat, you can see the wonderful display. This is in Super Sport at the moment for the front driver. But one of the key features that you're going to notice is the wonderful screen just here. Now, it is hugely easy to use. You can play around with the ambient lighting, massage seat settings, all on this screen just here. As you can see, hugely responsive, and you even have different modes of massage that you can choose from, and also the ability to select intensive as well. Going into home again, we can connect up to two phones to make and receive any calls. We can go through all the FM and DAB stations that we so desire, and we can play any music through the car should we want to from our phones. But here we have the key information that you need to know about the car, such as engine information, consumption figures, and how the suspension is reacting and how it's driving. Now, this obviously being a sports car, you have the AMG performance options in here as well, so you can actually see your drag race timing, any telemetry from the engine and speed information that you possibly want there, so you can see the brake and acceleration pedal just in here as well. Obviously it'll be a lot more fun to get it up to 100%. Then down here we've got all of our climate control options. It's all automatic. Should you want to, you just set the temperature, let the car do the hard work. But one of the new little features that I hadn't had a chance to play with was the actual display angle change on this SL. Obviously with the roof down, slightly more susceptible to the sun being on it, so you can actually tilt this up and down now as you so desire. Coming into the actual center console, we've got wireless charging, plenty of USB Type-C slots and a couple of cup holders in here, and actually some extra space as well as USB Type-C ports in the center cubby as well. And having a look at these seats, I love the AMG lettering at the top of it in the metal just there, but beautiful perforated seats. They are hugely comfortable in there, and as I mentioned, that seat actually has ISOFIX fittings as well, so practical should you need that. We can operate everything through the main steering wheel still though, We can also accept and decline calls, adjust the volume, talk to the car should we want to, and on the right hand side we can adjust everything on the driver's screen. So as I said, I've got it in Super Sport, but you can play around with various different options in there, as well as track pace should you be doing any laps around any local tracks. Then we've got even Distronic in here, where the car will do a lot of self-driving functions. We have Comfort, Sport and Sport Plus modes that you can change very easily on the stick just here, as well as various options on the left hand side wheel, where you can actually open up the exhaust and make it that much more emotive while you're driving. The beautiful Burmester surround sound system just here, as well as electric seats with comfort ventilation, which is quite warm today, so I thought I'd make the most of. But you do also have heated seats and air scarf functions as well, so it'll keep you nice and toasty when it is a bit cooler outside. And I love this carbon fibre finish on the door handles themselves as well. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I've been Lucas, and this has been a beautiful SL55. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll look forward to talking very soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.